What's up guys and welcome to another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Character Profiles. This week we're doing Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal and we're doing MIZAR. So in the English version he's known as MIZAR. In the Japanese he's known as MIZAEL. I think I'm saying that right. His age, it's never actually stated throughout the series, but if I had to pick an age, I would probably say is the same age as Kite due to their kind of rivalry, so I'm gonna go with 18. Yeah, 18. His anime debut was in Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal episode 73, Kite's Plight, part 2. Here are his wins, here are his losses, and here's his duel score. So a quick gist on the character. MIZAR is a Baryon Emperor from Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal. MIZAR's goal is to gather the numbers in order to save the Baryon world. He is eventually defeated in a duel where his soul was absorbed by Don 1000. However, after Yuma and Astral's final duel, MIZAR was revived with the power of the Numeron Code. His name, MIZAR, is named from the MIZAR and Alcor stars, which are two stars forming a naked eye double star in the handle of the Big Dipper in the constellation of Ursa Major. MIZAR is the second star from the end of the Big Dipper's handle, and Alcor its faint companion. Another name for this is Zeta Ursa Majoris. His name in the Japanese version is simply a corrupted form of that star's name. While in his true form, MIZAR has yellow skin and an alien-like masked face, with a wing prodding out the right side. He has blue eyes and long, blonde, kind of orangey-looking hair. He wears a bronze sarong with horned shoulders. He also wears his Baryon emblem hanging from his chest in the shape of a caudicus. He's also the second tallest of the emperors after Gurag. In his human form, MIZAR's hair is lighter and has a wing-shaped extension as part of his hair. He wears a long golden earring on the left side of his hair attached to a smaller wing. He also has red markings on his cheeks and above his eyes. In his past life, however, he lacked his facial marks and has a golden necklace, a large gold shoulder plate on his left shoulder, with a golden gauntlet, a golden wing-shaped armband on his right arm, white robes, and diamond patterns on the left side of his torso with golden stripes. He also carried around a sword. MIZAR is prideful and arrogant, as being a Galaxy Eyes master, shown when he obtained his over 100 number through a blank card, despite the monster's tremendous power. Due to this, he eventually develops a rivalry with Kite Tenjo, being the only other known Galaxy Eyes master in order to prove who is superior. Unlike Gurag and Alito, MIZAR is shown to be straightforward and serious, as when he arrived on Earth he began his mission right away. Despite this, however, he seems to enjoy showcasing his powers. His pride has shown to be somewhat fragile though, as he was extremely furious with Trey and Quinton for stealing his number 107 Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon, as well as them blocking his attempt to summon its upgraded forms. He clenched his fists while claiming it was the first time that he had received such an insult. He is also somewhat hasty when he is angered, shown when he used Chaos Draw to draw rank up Magic, the 7th one, before realizing it was useless to him in his current situation. In spite of his arrogance, MIZAR does show a level of concern and respect for his fellow Baryons, as revealed when he saw Alito injured. He also showed much anger and hatred towards Vector for his mocking of Alito and Gurag, and had to be physically restrained by Demont to prevent him from attacking him. He also maintains a strong sense of honor, much like Alito, refusing to use Sargasso Lighthouse in his rematch with Kite, calling it a coward's card. In his past life, he was fiercely loyal and held a strong friendship with his dragon. MIZAR has also displayed a degree of respect and mercy for his foes, as he allowed Quinton and Trey to say their goodbyes to Yuma before defeating them and sending them to the Baryon world. He also referred to them as proud brothers. Likewise, he also mourned Kite's death at the end of their final duel, despite their fierce, bitter rivalry. So, a bit of backstory on the character. When MIZAR was a young child, raiders attacked his village and killed everyone, including his parents. In the dub, however, they are actually kidnapped. I'm making finger quotes here. MIZAR was, however, able to run away. He eventually ended up in a desert where he was on the verge of dying, until Jinlon rescued him and the two formed a strong bond. At the same time, he also obtained number 46, Dragluon, as a result of his bond with his dragon. Since then, MIZAR became a mighty dragon tamer who protected his land alongside Jinlon. When a secret agent posing as a wanderer shaman blamed his dragon for a flooded village, MIZAR defended him from the rioting villagers and even offered his life so the villagers would believe him. They were then ambushed by a neighbouring army, which killed MIZAR and Jinlon. As well, they took over the land. In the dub, MIZAR betrayed Jinlon and attacked him alongside the villagers, so a pretty big difference there. While he lay dying, the wandering shaman, revealed to be Don Thousand, appeared, stating he could not let his dragon's soul go to the astral world. Thousand embedded number 107, Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon, in MIZAR's heart and filled it with hatred. MIZAR was eventually reincarnated as one of the 7 Baryon Emperors, as his soul was one that was connected to a Mithrian number card. After Astral obtained the Numeron code, MIZAR was brought back to life as a human, alongside his fellow Baryon Emperors. So MIZAR uses a Tachyon Dragon deck, focused around his ace monster, number 107, Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon. Once it is summoned, he focuses on replenishing its overlay units through cards such as Energy Attractor and Instant Overlay. He later gains access to Rank Up Magic, the 7th one, through the Chaos Draw. This allows him to rank up Tachyon Dragon even further. MIZAR can also utilize Galaxy Stealth Dragon along with Dragon King's Demise in an attempt to perform a one-turn kill. Some monsters included in his deck are Heliosphere Dragon, Parsec the Interstellar Dragon, Radius the Half Moon Dragon, and Schwarzschild Limit Dragon. Monsters in his extra deck include Galaxy Stealth Dragon, number 107 Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon, and number C107 Neo Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon. And with that, guys, that's another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal Profiles done. Let me know what you thought in the comment section below. Do you guys like MIZAR? Who is your favourite Baryon Emperor? Who would you like to see next time? After Zexal, it will be going back to the original series. So who do you want for the original series? Just let me know below, and thanks for watching.